If you have unexplained mood shifts, physical tension, headaches, any type of ailment that all of a sudden shows up out of the blue without a clear personal trigger, you may want to ask yourself, is this mine? Welcome to Kamona Therapy, Rituals to Process Life. This is video number 3 in a series of Empath Reset videos. And number 3 is about discernment. Now, I want to read something to you before we get into the tool and the message. And this is a definition of discernment, and I'm going to get into why I am sharing this today. Discernment for empaths is the ability to understand others without absorbing their emotions, separating one's own feelings from external energy, and knowing where personal boundaries begin and end. It ensures that deep compassion does not lead to self-abandonment. That was my experience for decades. I learned the art of discernment. So I am sharing these Empath Reset tools to turn decades into days for you. Now, why is discernment so important? Because as empaths, caregivers, healthcare professionals, we end up taking on the emotions of others. And we need to understand the ability to be able to know what is someone else's emotions and hold the space versus taking it on. And how you can tell that you are taking on the emotions of other people. These have been my experiences and my clients. Sudden mood shifts. Like all of a sudden, you've been going about your day, everything seems to be fine, and then all of a sudden you feel irritated, or you feel angry, or all of a sudden a wave of nausea washes over you. And there was no clear personal trigger that set that off. So that's one sign to tell that you have absorbed from another person and you need to be able to discern it. Then there is the physical versus the emotional. External energy usually manifests within our body. And without getting into our biosphere, our human biofield, our aura, and all of that, this is basically about being able to stop taking on, knowing what is mine versus theirs. So, it's a boundary. Again, this has taken me decades to learn that I want to share with you, because there are so many of us out there and we are depleted. We end up not knowing what is ours or another's. So if you have these experiences where all of a sudden you're perfectly fine, then you're not, you are taking on. So the first reset is very simple. And you ask yourself, is this mine? And to literally take that moment and just sit with it. Now, what I can guarantee you is that when you ask that question, is this mine? You're either going to feel it go or it's going to stay. If it stays, it's yours. If it goes, it's someone else's. So, is this mine? It's a very simple, powerful tool. The other thing that helps with this too is you want to track your timeline. So let's say you've been going about your day, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you feel anger, you feel nausea, you feel tension, you feel your heart tightening. Any type of, all of a sudden out of the blue, physicalness comes up or an emotion. Just track your timeline for a second. Who was I with earlier? Was I feeling fine prior to that? That is discernment. You can do a shield visual. I do this religiously every single day. Visualize a shield around yourself, a protective shield. The power of the mind and the power of our words has a huge impact on our mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. There's also a zip-up technique where you physically do it. So you imagine you have a zipper from your root chakra all the way up to your crown where you zip shut. So nothing is going to come at you. Make sure at the end of your day, though, you do a visual and unzip it, because I've experienced it, and so my clients, where all of a sudden you're feeling claustrophobic. And that's how powerful these tools actually are. Physical washing. This is another great tool for discernment. Even if you're not sure, wash your hands. The water, and visualize any residual energy from anyone else going down into the sink. Gone. Okay. Breath release is the last one. It's a simple one to do where you just inhale. I release what is not mine to carry. Exhale. I release what is not mine to carry. And exhale. I release what is not mine to carry. And exhale. Okay. So, is this mine? That should become a mantra for all you empaths out there, every single one of you. And I would love to know that if you realize during this video that you've been carrying the weight that isn't yours, drop a comment that says, protecting my peace. I would love to hear from you and watch this community build and grow with light workers, healers, caregivers, and healthcare professionals. All right, let's take a moment. If you require further assistance, do not hesitate to reach out to me at kamonatherapy@gmail.com. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you continually receive these messages in your inbox. Next week is video number 4. All right, take care. Namaste. Love you. Bye.